Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Slay the Spire. We are in the middle of a very slow Slay the Spire run, which is kind of funny because, like, what this deck does is a great deal of damage in a huge hurry via Divinity. So you would think it would be fast, but I have to think very hard every time about whether it's time to enter Divinity yet. And how I could manipulate things to make it be time to enter Divinity, you know? Okay, so there's no 3 fire paths. The 2 fire paths get to here, and they can do pretty much anything they want on the way up. What I want is a bunch of events, a fire, an elite, and another elite, right? And then more events. Literally taking just 2 basic combats, including the starting room. Nice. Okay, here we go. I mean, I kind of wish I had defense. On the other hand, I do have 6 energy. That's pretty cool. Can I kill one of them? 21 and 26? No. So what's the plan then? Vigilance, Inner Peace? Well, I could kill one of them with a Bottled Miracle, I think. And that would give me Gremlin Horn proccing, I guess? Right? Like, 8, 20... 46, 55. So I could kill this one for the cost of 7 energy. I would get 1 back. So it's effectively 6. So I'd have like 1 energy and 1 miracle left. I could miracle the vigilance to block this. It kind of sucks, but it's getting okay use out of this Bottled Miracle, I think. I kind of hate entering Calm twice in one turn and not getting anything out of it, but I can't really fix that. Unless, like, a skill potion gave me a way out of Calm into Wrath or something. Like, if I drew, I don't know, Flow State or something, that would be kind of neat. I mean, there are some skills that would be pretty nice right now, I guess. Flow State, Crescendo... Like, that makes Sands of Time a 1-hit kill on this guy. And then I could kill this guy as well with just the cards in my hand. So maybe the skill potion is a better shot than the... Because, like, what I get out of the miracle is kind of mediocre. And, like, worst case, the skill gives me some block, and then I can say, well, it's not so bad that I didn't kill anyone. I think I'll take the skill potion. Judgment is probably best here. As a way to just, like, 0 energy, deal 30 damage. So, how exactly do I do the right amount of damage? I want to play a Vigilance, I'm fairly sure. So I need to do 22, and sadly 9 plus 12 is not 22. So I would have to play also a Fear No Evil. In which case... I should put it here. Yeah. I have to deal how much? 19? 12 and 8, I guess, is slightly more efficient than 12 and 9. But it means I don't have the flying sleeves for next turn. I don't think saving cards for next turn is as important as spending my energy this turn. Judged. So I just enter. I was already in Calm. I could have played the inner piece first to see what I get. That was a mistake. Okay, well, let's follow through, I guess. I'm looking at Divinity Ragnarok. You better believe it. I think it's actually good. Because when I Divinity, I'll come out of it with 6 energy. Right? And this is doing 75. Six energy, huh? Yeah, that's lethal. I don't have to figure out how to play the Ragnarok. Because my 2 strikes and Sands of Time are an easier to calculate lethal. Also, I get extra energy from Gremlin Horn. Oh my god, look at all this energy. It's amazing. Let's just take this first. And then Ragnarok him down. Nice. It cost a potion. And my play was sort of questionable, but we got a potion back. It's pretty slow. Fasting. Now, fasting is pretty exciting, I think. It costs a ton of energy, but it really, really increases the usefulness of our divinity turn, right? It's like 9 damage for every attack. I think it's pretty clear Lesson Learned and Establishment are not good. Like, okay, Establishment to keep Flying Sleeves or make Sands of Time cheap faster, those are cool, but it's a slow power. Fasting is maybe playable because even on the turn you play it, it does something. Right? And like, yeah, I think I want the fasting at this point. Transform? Yeah, I never play these defends. Just give me anything else. Lesson learned. I mean, okay, I'll see what I can do. Well, for starters, I guess let's draw. Some kind of way out of Calm, either into Divinity or into Wrath, both would be nice. Even Empty Mind would be fine. Okay, Wrath. So... what do we do with that? I have like Vigilance Eruption. No. Vigilance Fasting Eruption. And let's count the total energy we can spend this turn. Or that we can have access to, and not like the net. So this adds 3. That's 9. So I have 11, right? 11 energy. And that's whether I play Vigilance or Fear No Evil. Either one of them gives me 3. So I have 11. And how much do I want to spend? Like 3, 6, 10, 13. So that means that if I cut the Vigilance, I can play every card in hand. Now, Ragnarok is kind of a scary thing to play right now. Just because of all the spikes? Why are they? Oh, they're at 7 because I'm on Ascension 17 or higher. I see. How much damage is all of this? I mean, this is a lot, obviously. 72, right? This, sadly, is only 8. So that's like 100. Because I have to play this before the Wrath, right? Oh! Fasting, though. So it's more. This is 18. Well, this is 9 times 6, which is 54. Doubled is 108. This is 11. Yeah, you can play this before after the fasting. 108, 11, 119, 128. No, more. I keep forgetting to add the fastings. It just seems like I should have lethal here is all. I'd like to confirm it before I commit to be ending my turn in Wrath, but I think it should be fine. Let's just go. And this Ragnarok is doing 18. So that's what we kind of want to hit multiples of somehow or other, right? Or be near multiples of, which are 18, 36, and 54. So I guess we don't want to hit this guy. Doesn't really matter. This guy's dead to 3 either way. This guy's dead to 3 either way. This guy's dead to 2 either way. But I guess I need to Wrath something first, so it's really like 11, 23 would put this guy at 38, which is not really any better. But it puts this guy at like 9, so it is an improvement on him. Fear No Evil first. Oh, but I have to hit one of these two to get the energy out of it. Well, taking away 23 must be getting him lower by at least 1, right? Okay. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Ah, I should have played the Vigilance sooner. I should have played the Vigilance instead of the Fear No Evil. I forgot I was going to have extra energy from Gremlin Horn, and that therefore I could afford to take less damage from spikes. Actually, it's sort of fine because it's still getting full value, almost. Like, I missed 1 health. Why did it seem like I... I know I gained block after combat, and there's a reason for it. No. I lost block after combat, but it sort of looked like I gained some for some reason. Maybe I was just confused by the upgrade happening. What did I upgrade, by the way? I missed it. Fear no evil, I think? Yeah. Because that was 8 before. Okay, I don't know. Like, I never play defends, really, so the speed potion is just not that great compared to weak, which could save me from a big, like, uh-oh, I'm stuck in wrath kind of thing. Empty body is good because... Oh, also, wow, Wreath of Flames for Ragnarok? Oof. That could be really good. Wow. Wow. It's like doubling the damage of Ragnarok, which is already doing 100 when you're in Divinity. But like Empty Body is a way to capitalize on excess calm, right? And a way out of unfortuitous wrath. Those both seem pretty reasonable. Who's the boss? Donudeka. Do I have other Wreath of Flames combos? I mean, I have 2 Ragnaroks and Bowling Bash. It's probably good enough. Flying Sleeves, like, yeah, sure, but... I guess in the case of both Flying Sleeves and Bowling Bash, it's basically just like 1 energy, deal 10. Which is pretty meh. The advantage is that like you can play it when you're in calm and it gives you the effect of wrath later, but that doesn't happen so often. I think just a way to not die is kind of nice. And it also lets me play games with energy. I'm really in favor of healing pretty soon. We took a lot of spike damage there. Although, meat on the bone. Wow. Anyway, we'll fight a boss. Pretty disgustingly bad draw. I mean, we still did 36 and entered calm. Wow, 5 slimes! Unreal. How much damage would it take to pop him? Well, okay, we want to play the Ragnarok, and then we can figure it out, because that doesn't pop him. And any other attacks would, which I am not really that keen to do. I should get a much better split next turn. Well, yeah. Since I'll have at least Sands of Time in hand and 1,000,000 energy. How can I ensure I hit with Lesson Learned? This can be as much as 26 through fasting. And if this is 52, then that's exact. Although I need to play the Wrath first, so we enter Eruption, do 9. Then we do 52. And then Lesson Learned kills him. Yeah, easy. Okay, Bowling Bash, sure. Ooh, boots. I love boots. Pass. None of this, please. Carve Reality. I don't know. Actually, adding smites is pretty good. This is like a thing to play on a calm turn to set up for the divinity. Yeah, I think I will take a Carve Reality. Yeah, they made this weaker, right, for Master Reality to become relevant. It doesn't add an upgraded smite anymore. So the Master Reality has that job. I just noticed that's the gremlin knob being carved, I guess. Not sure why. Yeah, I'll take it. So now I can go anywhere I want. There's no music? Alright, the music is back. Just one is plenty, thank you. As always, right? Oh, wow. They buffed this all the way down to 0? Didn't it used to cost like 2? Am I wrong? Anyway, I don't want any of this. Enlightenment. I do have a large number of expensive cards. And I sometimes have a very large hand. I think I might actually take Enlightenment. I've taken it once before and it was... Ah, because it was this combat, I see. That's the difference. I don't know. I don't think I have enough draw to do stuff like that. Yeah, let's just pass. And with the boots, we should be able to hit a large number of fires. In fact, let's grab this one next. Well, but I like relics too, right? What would I smith? Fasting is cool. Pardon the sniffles. I had to sneeze a moment ago. If we're upgrading cards, the other Ragnarok is a pretty good choice, I guess. But upgrading the fasting is like nearly as good as upgrading the Ragnarok. And it also upgrades like every other card, right? I think I'll take the fasting. And are there any elites who would pose a life-threatening issue? Sword Lady, no problem at all. Oh, she's like the Reptomancer, I think is her name? Anyway. Intangible dude? Oh, I don't like that idea one bit. He could be an issue. Right, depending on which turn we get to go off on. But we're kind of capable of going off on several turns. Not with Divinity, but at least with a pretty big Wrath. And the last elite is Giant Head, who would just be a laughable pushover. So the question is, do I want to take my chances on like drawing an elite who might be tough? I think with a weak potion I'll probably be okay, but I think I don't want to fight 3 elites. Like, I think 2 is plenty, and given that, I should take a fire here, then some elites. And I can opt to skip this one if things are looking bad. And I think at this fire I ought to rest, just for, like, ultimate safety. If I were gonna smith, like, again, Ragnarok is pretty good. But, just make sure I'm in good shape. Oh, Dreamcatcher. I want a Windmill Strike. It's a retain card that loves being built up to. Yeah, good boots so far. Look at that. Okay, great. I love this guy. Let's just do the obvious thing. Play all the attacks except for the Windmill Strike. Oh, which, by the way, is a strike. So I didn't even think of that. That's another great reason to keep this card. There you go. Nice little 117. Of course, I'm in Wrath, which is a little dangerous. But that's why we took this empty body, right? Gotcha. Smaller ones first, I guess, because of his slowness. Can't touch me. It's a pretty lucky draw. It must be said. Let's Fear No Evil into draw. Vigilance is looking good, but I suppose I should scry first to double check. Yeah, these are two good cards to keep. I'm going to be retaining 5 cards here, which seems a little like maybe a little too much. But I mean, 5 is the perfect number, right? I just need to do something with them fairly soon is all. And hopefully that time is coming. Alright, this is looking like a divinity turn, right? There's just no way that this is not lethal. Right, this is like 30 times 6 is 180. This is 78. This is 90. Like, I'm saying a lot of large numbers. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's kill him. It doesn't matter when I draw as long as I don't overdraw. Oh, but it does matter when I play things because of... Oh, you know what? I should have played Inner Peace first. For more energy? I don't know. I seem to have a lot. Okay, so smallest first, right? And I have 11 energy. This is 9, 10 for all my attacks. Okay, seems good. Means I can play a defend first for more damage. Hardly seems necessary. Let's just double check. 6, 9, 10 energy worth of attacks. Bottled Miracle if I somehow count wrong and need more. This is the only thing that is not an attack and doesn't take me out of Divinity, so it's the one we play first. Strike is the smallest at 48. Next up is Smite. And I guess Windmill Strike is after that. Yeah. I think we could have done 500 damage in one turn, if necessary. Or Calcum's pretty great, honestly. How about that conclude? "12 damage to all enemies" is like kind of cool, but it's very specialized. And we have kind of bigger attacks to play most of the time, and even strikes are like 12 damage to one enemy, which is kind of fine. I don't know. The conclude's probably worth taking. We're getting a curse out of this. I don't know if I'm actually willing to take that. The deck is getting pretty clunky. Adding a curse would be kind of an issue. And I don't really need another relic right now. Like, yeah, there's relics I'd love to have, but the deck seems fine. It doesn't need that much help. I'm just going to skip this chest. And I'm happy enough to go kill another elite here. Although, again, still kind of playing with fire. If we get intangible and get super unlucky. I don't know, that's what the weak potion is for. And the empty body and stuff. Great, I'm the luckiest man alive. Deal 12 to all enemies, but end your turn. It's not ideal. So this is 6 damage. I'm just trying to figure out like what I want to attack to set up a better Ragnarok. So I want them at like, yeah, 12 is actually perfect. And this is actually less damage than a strike right now. That's kind of sad. Putting him at 9 is like, whatever. Right? I mean, it makes him take 2 Ragnarok hits instead of 3? It's not worth playing a strike to get that difference, so I'll just play the Ragnarok and see what happens. Ooh. Ugh. I would have liked some of them to hit this guy. So I have a couple choices, it seems. I can strike here, triggering Gremlin Horn, and then who knows what next. The more efficient thing would be to strike here and then conclude, but then I don't get any Gremlin Horn advantage. Whereas like if I strike here, I can maybe play something and then conclude, which would be a little better, but honestly, what am I going to do with something? Just attack this guy, and I'll be in the same situation if I'm lucky. And if I'm unlucky, I'm in a worse situation, so let's not go down that route. Oh well, there goes the divinity. Easy come, easy go. Bowling Bash is 30, seems nice. These are 23 together, which is a small bummer. 12 and 14 is enough. Well, let's scry first. Yeah, because I don't want to play the Empty Mind right now. These are all sort of fine-ish. I don't know. The Vigilance Eruption is not doing much. Well, maybe I should play it the other way, right? Eruption Vigilance. So I can end in calm? No, because I have Empty Body to get out of it anyway. So Eruption Vigilance is kind of like 2 cards, gain 12 block, deal 9 damage. It's not that great, but it's 0 energy, right? And with Master of Strategy, I can hopefully spend all the energy anyway. So this looks like 4 perfectly fine cards to keep. Oh my god, I'm going to draw one of them this turn. Which one is it? Vigilance, right? That's sort of fine. It's actually great. Has to be this one. What am I thinking? That was planned. As intended. The Empty Body is not that great right now. Oh my god, she just summoned so many of them. Wow. I don't have lethal, right? Like, That would be quite a surprise to me. But I guess I should check. 18. I can't math. 70. 8 plus 78 plus 24. 102. 118. So if I just focus on her, she won't die. Therefore, I should not do that. Happily, I have some attacks that are pretty good at these little dudes, right? Deal like 8 and 18 here is pretty okay. Actually, let's drop a 24 over here first. Okay. I can play everything except the Sands of Time, which seems acceptable. Let's fasting first. Actually, I can even play the Sands of Time because I'll get energy back from hitting this from killing this guy. Oh, I should have looked at my deck and seen this coming, huh? I mean, this is 60. This is 88. Plus 24. 112, so not lethal yet. What exactly do I want to play? I have 5 energy. I should spend on everything except Sands of Time, I think. Then I'm gaining 23 block, and she's attacking for 32. A weakness knocks her down to 24. I guess that's fine. Oh, I should empty body first. I don't need the energy now. Oh, it does a little less damage, but I get to stay in calm. Given that I have Fear No Evil anyway next turn, I think I'll take the slightly more damage. And, yeah, a weak potion is fine. Just save a few health. They're not going to be worth much, worth anything for much longer. Okay, I mean, I guess we're not going to get into Calm this turn, but that's sort of fine. I'll just Simmering Fury and... Seems pretty good, doesn't it? I don't know. Vigilance is kind of like gaining 1 energy for free. Because we're going to enter Blasphemy, but I don't need the energy. I don't need cards. I don't know what I need. It doesn't really matter. Just draw whatever. Well, I guess I should keep attacks. Yeah. That way, no matter how bad my draw is, it's lethal. I think that's probably true anyway, but this way it's very comfortable to tell. Right, especially with miracles in hand, I don't need energy. Oh, Orichalcum value. Nice. So we'll do this first. Not that it matters. Actually, I could... No, I already played the lesson learned, so there's really nothing to dig for. And we'll just crunch her. dump her right into the hourglass wood chipper. Anchor's nice. Anchor's great. Turn 1 is the toughest turn. Third Eye? I'm not exactly a scry deck, but it is upgraded and blocking is kind of useful and scrying is kind of useful. Especially to set up for a big divinity. I guess I'll take it, it's fine. I'm like only halfway through, well no, I'm more than halfway through Act 2, but it's been like 40 minutes. Ah! I think it's still right to skip these. Especially like these question mark chests that sneak up on you. Like they must have some ulterior motive, right? A shop. Can I afford anything? I could afford a weave. Wow. Since it happens to be on sale. But obviously not much of an addition. I think we just hit the Ragnarok here. They keep changing this. For a while it was like lower damage, but it... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I think I am wrong. Yeah, I think just get the Ragnarok and like... maybe take Deus Ex next or something, or draw. Yeah, because on these divinity turns, I've had an insane amount of energy, and I want more cards. Oh, it's ordinary combat. What a lovely surprise. Don't really like this so much though. I have 6 energy, which means I could comfortably play... Well, I have 8 energy if I wanted, right? I could actually comfortably play everything if I spent both miracles. Or if I just decided not to end the turn in calm, right? Because I can play Fear No Evil before or after the empty body, depending on what I want next turn. So I guess the answer is, since I can play pretty much everything, I should start with a scry and decide what to do based on that. Looks like I'm going to need a lot of energy next turn for this Ragnarok and fasting combo. Given that I'm fasting, like this is pretty okay. Like, do I just want these 5 cards? Am I going to have enough energy for that? I'll be going in with 5, and then I'll pop Wrath for 3 more. That's 8. I count 8, right? Like, seems pretty good. Plus, I'll have 2 miracles, which I'll probably use for Sands of Time instead of something else. I don't know. Instead of this. Oh gosh, and I have Gremlin Horn as well. Yeah, these look fine. I'll keep all of them. I'm almost defended. I just have to play Empty Body. I don't know, strike this one. Let's try to spread the damage around so that my conclude looks better, I guess. I guess I should play this. It's terrible right now, but next turn I won't have the energy to play it, so... Alright. Fasting. Eruption, I guess here? Because I want to try to kill them all with a 32 damage conclude. Well, mission accomplished. An 8 damage conclude would have been good enough. Oh, I should have killed them one at a time to see if Gremlin Horn would draw me Lesson Learned. Oh, they nerfed this. Interesting. That seems reasonable. Ooh. Do I have enough scry that Path to Victory is suddenly okay? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't want that. And I don't want these either. I could rest for 10 health? Is anything in here likely to gain me more than 10 health? Like, not really? Master of Strategy might end the combat a turn sooner, which would be great, but it also very likely won't, so I'll just take the 10 health. Oh, and I get to look at cards. Yeah. How about Empty Fist? Or maybe just Tranquility? Yeah, Tranquility's pretty okay, right? Lets me enter Wrath a little bit more freely. Okay, sure. Good work, Dreamcatcher. Alright, you guys think I can finish this boss in 14 minutes? I wouldn't put money on it. I have a lot going on this turn. Let's scry first. I don't think we want Divinity yet. Seems very unlikely we can deal 500 damage. I'm okay drawing the Tranquility. And the Conclude is alright as well. It's kind of sad that the Conclude won't be Wrathful. But what can you do, right? So, draw first. How much energy do I need to play everything I want to play? Kind of a lot, right? Like, just this stuff is 7. And I want to play more than that. So it kind of looks like I should start with Fear No Evil and not with Eruption. Bottled Miracle. Okay, good to know. I mean, I'm playing the Tranquility at the end of this turn, which is like, I kind of wish I didn't have to, but what can you do? So you're attacking for 24 total, so Empty Body... Actually, I don't have to play Tranquility. I have Empty Body. I can enter Calm next turn if that's useful. Okay, good start. Not insane, but fine. Draw first. Okay. Fasting... Miracle Ragnarok? Ragnarok is 60 damage right now. Strike is 16, so it seems pretty clear that a Ragnarok is better. The question is like, should I Miracle another Strike? I'm being attacked for 30, which is no joke. Or another Miracle a Defend is what I mean to say. I think I'll be able to do more with my Miracles later. Either end the combat a turn sooner or get out a bigger block or something. I'm retaining 4 cards, which is fine. Ah, and Orichalcum. So the Miracle would have really been stupid. Looks like we're not doing much this turn, huh? Just defend. And retain 5 cards? Get in there for 0 damage. Good work on that, huh? Is there anything else I could do? Not really. Yeah. Simmering Fury's on the bottom, which is probably bad news. We only take 5 this turn. It's not that bad. Okay, so this is the turn for a Simmering Fury. For sure. I mean, I have no defends and no way to get to any defends, which really, really sucks. I'm being attacked for 36 and I'm blocking for 6. I better win next turn. Or at least, like, kill Deca, maybe? Yeah, that's what I should do. I should aim to kill Deca next turn. And a Strike Plus is pretty okay for that, I think. I usually like to kill Donu first, but the Ragnarok split things pretty well, and next turn the one I need to kill is Deca. So, that's the plan. Just play the attacks that I can this turn. And, I was thinking I would play a Carve Reality to carry over a Smite, but I'm already carrying 5 cards. Not sure what to do about that just yet. Oh, they get plated armor? I didn't. That's their new thing in this this Ascension level. That's kind of cool. Maybe I'll just play these and not add the Smite. I guess I could Miracle Carve Reality to deal a little damage now and have another Smite next turn, which seems good. Oh, I can play it now? What? I miscounted energy somehow. I thought I was out. Oh, I just played the Miracle to free up a hand space, but of course it also gave me energy, right? I think if it weren't for Orichalcum, I would be dead by now, right? It's healed me by 12 this combat. Oh boy. Okay, so let's see what we get out of Ragnarok first. There's really no way to increase my damage, so I'll just see how much damage it is. Looking good. This is 60 and this is 44. 60 and 32 is 92. How do I waste the least damage is what I want to know. 32 and 32 and 32. That's 96. That seems pretty good, right? And now... I think I just do 44 and kill him next turn? Okay, I take back what I said at the beginning of this video about the final boss fight being a formality. I mean, I could have gotten better draws, to be sure. But these guys definitely put up a fight, and if I had to fight another boss after this, I'd be in real trouble. So I played just well enough. Well, 21. I mean, maybe meat on the bone. I played just about well enough to win Ascension 19, but not 20, is my guess. 1630. An okay score. But we made it. Ascension 20. The hardest mode of the game. If, anyway, you pretend the heart doesn't exist, which is what I do. I don't I mentioned in a few previous videos that I think the heart is just like a bad addition to the game, and I choose not for it to exist. So Ascension 20 really is the hardest thing there is. Anyway, how'd we do here? 7 elites, pretty good. Didn't feel like that many, but apparently it was. And nothing remarkable happening, just like an overkill and I guess a number of perfect elites. Interesting. Anyway, that's all for today. Join me next time for Ascension 20. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.